Hey guys, welcome to your 20-minute full body Pilates Foundations class. This class is perfect for anyone who's just starting off with their practice or for anyone who wants to revisit some of the more foundational movements of Pilates. You don't need any equipment for this class unless, of course, you want to add some. You could always add ankle weights or hand weights. All you need is a mat and a space to move. Put on some of your favorite music and let's get into it. We're going to start off seated. You're going to bring yourself to the top of your mat, extending your legs long in front of you and sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands to the back of your head, interlace your fingers, and make a little support for the base of your head. Opening your heart up, pulling your elbows back, soft bend in your knees, gentle flex in your feet. You're going to start off by rotating through your spine to twist to the right. Feel your right obliques fire up here and then bring it back to center. Then you're going to take it to the left. Rotate through your spine towards the left and bring it back to center. Take it right, keeping energy extending up to the crown of your head. Nice tall spine. Rotating to the right and to the left. Inhale at center. Exhale to rotate. Two more sets. Rotate right. Inhale, rotate left. Inhale, last set. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, rotate left. And bring yourself back to center. Now you're going to reach your arms all the way up overhead. Tuck your chin towards your chest and start to roll yourself forward, reaching energy through your fingertips over your toes. Then pull yourself back by engaging your core. Start to stack your spine to lift yourself back up, arms back up overhead. Chin to chest, roll it down, reach forward. Feel your core engagement, pull you back in, and lift back up. Tuck, roll it forward. Big reach, feel elongation through your spine, then stack your spine and roll it back up. Lower down, reach, stack, and lift. Keep breathing. Exhale, roll. Inhale, lift. Two more sets. Contract, tuck, roll, stack, and lift. Last one. Just connecting in with our core here. Reach and lift. Now bring your arms to a T. Palms are going to face towards the floor at your shoulder level. And then you're going to bring your feet as wide as the mat. So we're going to combine both of those movements. You're going to rotate towards the right and then lean forward to bring your left fingertips to your right toes. Lift it back up and rotate to center. Take it left, bring it forward, reach for your toes, stack your spine, and bring it back to center. It's those two movements put together, the rotation of your spine and that hinging forward and stacking of your spine to bring it back to center. Rotate, reach, lift it back up, and bring it back to center. Exhale to rotate. Inhale to lift. Make that mind-body connection. This is your last set here. And bring your arms down by your sides. Take a little neck roll. Let all of that go. Take it the other direction. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring ourselves all the way down to our backs. Lower yourself all the way down. And think of planting your lower back down into the mat. We're going to start off here with some roll-ups. You're going to reach your arms up overhead, palms facing each other this time, pressing your lower back down into the mat. Tuck your chin to your chest, curl up head, neck, and shoulders, and reach your arms outside of your thighs. Then roll it back down and reach your arms back up overhead. Curl it up, reach forward, and lower down. Feel that contraction in your lower abs as you curl and lift and lower with control. Think chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to lift and reach. Now you can stay here, continuing to curl up and reach with your feet planted, or you can follow me and lift both of your legs up to tabletop, bringing your shins parallel to the ceiling. This is going to be your progression. If this is ever too much, you can always bring your feet back down to the mat. I want you to do what works for you. If you're taking the next option, if you're taking the next challenge, you're bringing your shins parallel the ceiling, knees over your hips, arms reach back up overhead, curl up and reach. Lower down. Same motion. You're just bringing the lower abs into it more by lifting your feet up off the mat, by finding that elevation with your legs, finding lower abdominal activation. Curl, reach, lower. 3 more wherever you're at, whatever variation you've taken for yourself. Take 3 more here. Curl and lower. Last 2. And 1. Let all of that tension go. Pull your knees into your chest just for a moment if you need a little lower back massage. You can bring your hips side to side. And then if you did not take that progression, I want you to bring your legs up to your tabletop, meet here. We're going to bring our arms back up overhead. This time, you're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to reach your right leg forward, left arm back. Then bring everything back to center. Extend everything long and bring it back to center. We're taking it side to side. Left arm, right leg, and then right arm, left leg. Keeping your lower back planted down into the mat. Maybe you close your eyes here and really make that mind to muscle connection. Your lower back is glued down into the mat and you're finding extension side to side. Big reach energy from your toes to your fingers. 3 more each side. Reach. Bring it back to center. Last 2. Stay strong. Keep breathing. And 1. And done. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a few deep breaths. And then you're going to roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Sit yourself back. And we're going to shift ourselves all the way forward into a tabletop position. Your form here is important. You're going to bring your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. I want you to think of a neutral spine here and send your gaze down, sending energy through the crown of your head, coming to your neutral spine, keeping everything in alignment here as we move. We'll start off with the right leg. We're going to keep both of our palms pressing down into the floor evenly here, and think of lifting up and away from the heart, with your heart from the mat. You're going to extend your right leg back behind you. Think of lifting up out of the back of your leg, like someone has a string tied to the back of your knee and they're lifting up towards the ceiling. And you're not dumping into your lower back. You're keeping that neutral spine. Keep everything lifted. And then bring the knees back together. We're just starting here, extending your leg back behind you, pressing away from the floor, thinking of pulling your scapulas away from each other. Pull the knees back together and extend. Pull it in and reach it nice and long. Don't let your breath get cut off here. Sometimes when movement gets overwhelming, when we get stressed, we have a tendency to cut our breath off, to hold our breath, to shorten our breath. Let your breath fuel you. Let it be your power source. Extend and pull. In 3, I'm going to give you an opportunity to add on here. 2 and 1. If you want to progress here, you can take this opportunity to do so, or you can stay with that leg just reaching back, both palms down. Take what you want for yourself. If you want the challenge, you're going to extend your leg back, hold it, and then reach your left arm nice and long. That same movement that we just did on our backs, now we're doing it in tabletop. Plant your palm back down to the mat and pull your knees back together. Extend. Reach your left arm long, plant, and pull it back in. That same dead bug extension, opposite arm, opposite leg. We're just finding it reverse here. Noticing the different areas of your core that doing this in tabletop engages, or activates rather. Extend and reach. 2 more. Reach it back. Arm forward. Last one. Hold it nice and long. If your left palm has stayed planted, you can stay here, or you can reach your arm long. You're just going to tap everything down to the floor and lift it back up. Thinking long line of energy from your fingers to your toes, not letting that lower back dump down, not letting your belly sink down to the mat. You're pressing up and away from the floor and lifting up out of your back body for 3. Just for 2. And 1. And bring it all back to center. Sit your hips back, take a child's pose. Reach your arms forward. Sit yourself back up. Reach your arms out in front of you and just take some little wrist circles there. Release any tension from your wrists, from your shoulders. Circle the other direction. And let it go. We've got all that on the other side. So I'm gonna flip things around so that you can still see what I'm doing. On this left side, we're gonna shift our focus to the other side of the body. So you're gonna come back to your hands and knees, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, bringing yourself into that 4-point kneeling position. And then you're gonna start by extending your left leg back behind you and pulling it in. Extend it back and pull it in. Big reach, nice and long, back to center. Come back to that imaginary string tied to the back of your knee. Think of lifting up. Squeeze your glute, squeeze your hamstring, and bring it back to center. Lift and lower. Try pressing into the top of your right foot if you're feeling like you need a little bit more core activation. See how that lights things up for you. Extend it back and pull it in. You're squeezing your glute at the top, lifting up out of your hamstring, pressing away from the floor evenly with both of your palms. Thinking belly in, navel to spine. We're going to start to add on, if you want it, in 2 and 1. Hold it back. Reach the right arm forward. Plant it back down. Knees back together. If you want that challenge, it's there for you. If you want that progression, you take it. If you don't, you stay with both of your palms planted and you just keep reaching that left leg back behind you. If you're ready for more, you reach that arm forward. Feel that burn in the glute. Feel that lifting up out of your hamstring. For 3. Last 2, stay with it. And 1, hold it long. Your left leg is lifted and your right arm is extended, or your palm is planted and you're just going to tap and lift. Take what you want with the upper body. Wherever you are, left leg is lifting. Right arm can be planted or lifting along with it. Think of lifting up out of your back body. Squeeze it all up and lower down with control. Press into the top of your right foot for more control. Stay with it for 3. Last 2. And 1. And bring it to center. Ooh. A little humble reminder that the foundations can be just as spicy as those fun, funky, creative combinations that we can put together. Take that wrist stretch one more time. Circle it out. Other direction. And let it go. We've got one final movement before we are done. You're going to bring yourself back around to your back. Lower yourself all the way down to your mat. I'm going to bring myself to the center here so that you can see well. And you're going to bring your arms down by your sides, planting your feet into the mat, hip width apart, pressing down into all the corners of your feet, every little edge, every toe, even your little pinky toe, pressing down. You're going to curl your pelvis up and under. Press your hips up until you've created a little ramp shape between your knees and your shoulders. Hips right in line with knees and shoulders. Arms pressing down by your sides into the floor for support. Squeeze your glutes at the top here. Think navel to spine. And think of wrapping your ribs in nice and tight. Don't let everything flare open at the top. It's easy to send your hips up when we go here. I want you to close in, knit your ribs in nice and tight. Find that flat ramp between your knees and your shoulders. Bone by bone, you're going to lower it down. Curl, tuck, big press up. Squeeze at the top and lower it down. Curl it up and drop it down. Stay with it. Keep breathing. Keep reminding yourself how strong you are. We're in the home stretch here. If you're feeling fatigued, if you're feeling like you want to give up, keep at it. You're almost out. You've almost made it through your workout. Press it up and lower it down. You have 3. Last 2. And then we have an option for more of a challenge. Last 1, hold it up. You're going to reach your arms up overhead if you want it. Otherwise, you stay with your arms planted and you continue to lower and lift. Or you take those arms up overhead and you lower and lift there. You have the option to keep your arms down by your sides as stability. Or that challenge is to remove your stability, which is going to bring more emphasis into your core. Maybe you feel your quads light up a little bit more. Maybe you feel those inner thighs working a little bit more to keep everything stable. Notice what's happening in your body. This is where those tiny shifts happen, those little changes that change the way you move routinely. Curl it up, big press up overhead, and lower. You've got 3 wherever you are. If your arms are up overhead or if your arms are down by your side, give me the best 2 that you've got. And 1. Lower it all down. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And let it go. Extend your legs nice and long. Reach your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers. Take a full body stretch here. And release. Sit yourself back up. Bring yourself to a nice, comfortable seated position. Together, we'll take 3 breaths to lock in our practice. Arms up overhead, big breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Amazing job today. You crushed it. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I hope that you got everything you needed from this workout and that you're feeling strong, empowered, and more connected to yourself. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next class. Bye.